Welcome ladies and gents, here's the new Geely Starray EM-i. This is basically a plug-in hybrid that Geely is offering. It reminds me of the EX5 fully electric model we had, but this one also has a stunning design. Now, there's going to be two trims, Pro and Max. It starts at 30,000 euros. This is a 7,000 euro discount for the early launch. Later the price will go up, so this is a pretty good deal. Now let's do a walk around because I'm short with the time. Love the new design here. These are full LED lights. The main headlights are below here. Let me show you the front end as well. So it looks very stunning. Now, as I've mentioned, this looks like the EX5, very similar. I actually have to go through this mud. So we have 18-inch alloys, nice and close design for better aerodynamics, very low drag efficiency, very aerodynamic SUV. Now I'm gonna type in or just cut in some press materials. You can see the range and the power, and the price is amazing. Now you can see the back end, so very familiar comparing to the EV counterpart. If I unlock the car, you can see the taillights. So we have a nice big cargo, and let me just open that up. You can see that nice and big. I'm gonna type in the liters. Also very big, over 2,000 liters if you knock down the seats. You can see here a bass speaker. We have grocery hooks, and there's a light in there. There's a toolbox, but I'm not going to open that now. Nice and flat entry, and you can see there's extra room, so you can lower the false floor and have some extra depth. Seats knock down 60/40, and we have this here. You have to hit it on both sides. I wish they maybe made an alignment here, but you can see that. Now I'm going to close this up, show you this side. So very nice looking SUV. There is going to be a model later with a bigger battery and more range. Combined will be 1,000 kilometers of range when you combine petrol and EV. Now, there's some mud here, so I'm trying not to step into it. Just doing a walk around the car, you can see the headlights and the taillights. So I love this design. I gotta say, really looks amazing. Now, let's show you the interior real quick. Just checking the interior. This is nice, softly padded. We have here leatherette. The bottom is hard plastic standard. Nice big handles, speakers, powered windows. So all looking very nice and posh. You can see the leatherette perforated in the middle. Nicely profiled seats. We have the upgraded speakers. You can see them all over the place. And I'm just gonna jump in like this, not to ruin the carpets. You can see AC vents, 2 USBs, C and A. Little pocket there. So very comfortable, very well equipped. And let's check out the front. You can see here blind spot. Now part of a Geely group is Volvo, so that blind spot warning light looks familiar. Again, high quality posh materials. Flame sound. This is aluminum, brushed aluminum, so not a plastic piece. And you can see how that looks. Powered seats, standard. In the top trim you get memory option, and very comfortable. This one is also a speaker as well. You have the panel roof with a shade, and you have some USBs and a 12 outlet right there. Now let me jump in. So I hope I ruin the clean car, but sometimes these are the conditions you have. gotta use what you get. Now, let me switch to a wide lens. So this is the point of view, and it's very familiar. So let me zoom back in. We have the same steering wheel from the EX5. So nice physical buttons. We have the same digital cockpit. And everything here is nicely softly padded. Flame, audio, speakers, heads-up display, you can see it there. Big speaker behind the screen, which looks very nice. Now, I think the angle is maybe gets darker, or it's just a lot of reflection. So let me just open that. A big glove box. You can see the air vents, wireless charger. You even have here Geely. We have some shortcuts here for the climate control. And this one, I haven't played with this one, but looks like you can switch here themes. You can have a little kitty. So just roll this one. It can be also for media volume. And now this screen is very familiar. Now Geely has listened to customers. Over the air updates will bring Android Auto. So I think I saw it here. You can see Android Auto. There was already Apple CarPlay. So that's nice. You have the standard navigation here. Not sure why it's not loading at the moment. And you can see the energy flow. So this is the current charge of the battery, but I think it was like around 80 kilometers, if I remember correctly, driving EV. But I've driven the car a little bit, and it's feels like an EV. You can see here all the controls. So I'm not going to go now through each in depth, but I'm just going to run you through. It's again very familiar in what we saw in the fully electric model. So nice and easy to use. You have those shortcuts there, and you can see here at the top, faceless mirror, auto dimming. We can open the cover. You have here beauty mirror. This does not extend, and you can see how the interior looks with the panel roof open, so it brings a lot of light inside. And yeah, this should be able to, yeah, you can see that go up and down. Now, plenty of headroom on the front. I didn't show it on the back, but I think there should be enough room. So cutting in, plenty of headroom on the back. I'm touching the edge, but it's fine for an average height person. And this one is openable as well, so you can see that. Now, over here you have two cups and a very big storage room underneath the armrest. So let's switch to the wide lens and take it for a short spin. Now, I've checked the range is 83 kilometers when you charge up the car. I think it was 30 kilowatts charging speed. Now, one good thing is when you jump into this car, there's no start-stop button. You just put it to drive and you head out. So you can hear all the mud from my tires. Yeah, it's just not a lot of a place where I can go and do a quick short test. So I will have to wait for this bulldozer to clear out these branches. They are clearing up the trees here, I guess. So yeah. It's not ideal conditions for what I need to do. Okay, we have cleared out the constructions. Clear out the mud here. So the car is nice and stable thanks to the battery. It's like an EV, and it's currently driving in EV mode, so it's pretty good. There is pure EV mode, there's a hybrid mode, and there is power mode, where it's mostly relying on petrol, a little bit on the battery, but also it can charge the battery with the petrol. Now, it's more, of course, efficient if you charge the car. Otherwise, it doesn't really make a sense to have or own a plug-in hybrid. This was a quick drive. As you can see, the car is very nice. Once I get the car on test, I'm going to do a full in-depth review, range test, petrol test, and night driving review. All these standard stuff that we have on the channel. It's going to be out there, so stay tuned. Hopefully we're going to get this before end of 26, because sometimes there's a lot of press people, so you have to wait in line. You can also see here how the car reacts. Now let me zoom back in. Before I end this video here, you can now just exit the vehicle once you put it to park. Even if you unbuckle, it's going to switch to park. But here we have the AC menu. Once again, AC menu. So I think it's familiar if you've watched my EV review. And there's a pull down menu, so you can see here electric. You can see there what's going on. This nice sounds. And sport. You can adjust the heads up display and so on. But I'm going to end it here. Actually, this I think is the top trim because it has ventilated seats on the front. So another great feature in summer. And you can see here you can open the power tailgate from the driver position. And 360 cameras for the very end. I think you saw them when I was parking. But very nice and sharp. You can see the alloy. So not to curb your alloy, I think I've cleared all the mud from the wheels. You can just tap here and switch those cameras. And I think, yeah, there's a 360 view here. The avatar color is not matching. Maybe you have even the transparent vehicle mode. I don't think you can change the color of the vehicle, so it'd be nice detail if they added that. But this is pretty solid. You can also have it here on the side if you don't want the full screen. So let me get out, and I'm gonna wrap it for you here. Let me just pop this one so I can show you the interior of the engine bay and the electric motor. So front wheel drive. Now let me just see here. You can see this black metallic color. There are 6 colors. So there's your 1.5 petrol and electric motor next to it. For the users, blue is washer fluid reservoir. So that was the quick tour of the new Starray plug-in hybrid.